Welcome to my YouTube automotive channel. In this video I will show you how to remove and replace front fender on a 2008 Ford F-150. This video applies to Ford F-150s made from 2004 all the way up to 2008. I am doing this for the first time as well, so I will record as I go and I will try to show you every screw that I removed and how to remove it. Now on my truck I'll have to replace both of the front fenders. I'll show you here. So they are pretty much rusted out, both sides. So yeah, I don't have a choice pretty much. I have to take them down, and I got new ones from the car salvage at the same colors. I was lucky to find those. So my expense is gonna be like 150 bucks for the parts, which is pretty much nothing for this. Okay, and here are my replacement parts. So like I said, they're not in perfect shape, but there is no rust through, just a bit of surface rust, which I'm gonna fix before I install them on this truck, so it's gonna be nice. Okay, so to start, leave the front hood, and first you will want to remove three 10mm screws. So remove this one here, and this one here. Okay, so these are the screws. Once you have removed them, the next thing to do would be to detach this front hood holder. And to do that, you would need like a small flat screwdriver, and then just pretty much pry out this clip right here. Just like this. Yeah, just be careful you don't lose it like I did. But anyways, and once you've done that, you can just leave this hanger up and remove it. Okay, so this is that metal clip. This is how it looks. And just be careful, once you remove this holder, the front hood will not be standing up by itself anymore, so find something to support the hood to keep it opened. Next thing to do would be to remove this front headlight, since we removed one screw that was here already. So the next thing to do would be to remove this plastic Phillips trim screw. These trim screws sometimes like to get stuck inside. Mine is going out nicely and easily, but if you can't unscrew yours, just try to pry it underneath and pull it out. Even if you break it, it's not a big deal. You can buy these trim screws for a few cents in most of hardware stores. So by removing this rubber piece, you've gained access to two more 10mm screws. One is here on the top, remove this one, and one is just down here at the bottom, so remove this one as well. Once these screws are out, your headlight will be completely loose. Now, if it was never removed before, it might seem to be a bit stuck. So what you want to do, just wobble it a bit, shake it, and it's gonna come out nice and easily. Okay, so you may want to completely remove this headlight so it's not on the way. So to do so, you have to remove a couple of light bulbs. So pretty much this one just turns like this. This one here also turns, and this one here you'll just have to unclip. So there's like a small clip here on the top. Just press it and wiggle these wires out. That way this will not be on the way, and you can get more access to the couple of screws that have to be removed here. Okay, so now here you will have two screws to remove. One is right here from the bottom. You can access it probably easier from this side, so through here, and the other one will be a bit more inside. You can see it there. Now I can definitely reach it with my hand here, but I guess it's gonna be easier to actually remove that one from this side once I remove this plastic. So pretty much it's gonna be easier to remove it from down here, most likely, but we will see how I proceed with this video. I will see what's the better option for me. So for now I will be just removing this one screw from this side. And this one is easy to access actually. Okay, once this one has been removed, you can proceed to the inside of the truck, and there will be one screw right here which you have to remove, and this one will actually be 8mm, not 10. Okay, once this is out, I will proceed to remove the screws around the wheel well, so around here, and there should be a couple of screws underneath here. So if your truck has mud flaps, you'll have to remove them. If you don't have them, you won't have to remove them. So in my case, I'll have to remove a couple of 10mm screws to get rid of them. Okay, so I've removed my mud flap, and now there is a couple of small screws to remove. I pulled out one already, which was here. It was a 5.5mm. There is one here as well. Yeah, I don't have the Imperial tools on me, so I was using this 5.5. So yeah, it's a crazy size, but it is what it is. So once you remove that one, you will have one just here, same size. Then you will have one just here. In my case, this one is missing for some reason, so good for me. And you will have one more just here. Okay, hope you can see it. Yeah, so remove those. Okay, once these small screws are out, you'll want to turn the steering wheel all the way to the right, and that way you'll get more access to work here. And what you want to do, you want to remove this 10mm screw right here at the corner, and you want to remove the other one which is up there, and they're both 10mm, and you can both reach them easily from down below here. And for that deeper one, you're best off using the extension, so that way you'll be able to easily just turn it and remove it. Okay, once this is done, now the fender should be all nice and loose, but it's not, because I forgot to remove this screw. Actually, this is the screw that's also still holding this fender, and this one is a 13mm, and you'll need a dip socket or a wrench key, whatever you have, but this is the one you still have to remove on the top. And then after that is done, the top end should be completely loose, and then we'll still have to work on the bottom to get a couple of screws out, and that should be it. Okay, now this top end is quite loose, but I figured out something else is still holding this fender, and this is this 8mm screw right here. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm going back and forth, but like I said, I'm doing this for the first time as well. So I'm trying to figure out things, how I work, but yeah. Remove this 8mm screw, and this should then finally be completely loose, at least at this side. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. And what you want to do next, you want to push a bit down onto this bumper and pull it off the fender. So there are two white clips still which are holding onto that fender, so make sure to remove those so you can remove the fender easily later. Okay, now we'll go back to this side, and on the bottom under this fender there are two 8mm screws which you have to remove, this one and this one. Okay, next thing, you want to pry out these two black trim screws. They're also holding this fender here at the bottom. I can even show you up here where they end up. So if you can't pull them out, like honestly, you can just cut these black pieces sticking out and get rid of them. and once you install the new fender, you don't even have to put it in, or just buy those cheap trim screws at the hardware store and reinstall them, because these are actually one-time use. Once you have this bottom piece nice and loose, I believe there is one more screw behind here. So what you want to do, you want to pull this plastic piece just like this all the way around out of the fender, so you can get access to the area behind the fender right here. Okay, so once you pull this this piece off, you'll have this thing stuck like right here. You want to pull it out as well so you can access that last screw, and I will try to record it now. I turned on the flash on my phone. Okay, and you can see the screw, it's right here. Okay, I'll try to show you. Okay, it's this one right here, so it's a bit tricky to access it, but you should be able to do it with the wrench key. It's a 10mm, so yeah, this is, I believe, the last one that you have to remove, and once this guy is out, that should be it. Yeah, definitely they've put lots of screws in. So this one was quite fun to get out. It took me like 10 minutes, but it's out. So now the fender will be completely loose and you can pretty much just pull it off. Okay, so this was actually quite a project. I still have the other side to do, but now I know exactly which screws I have to remove and all the locations. I hope that this video helped you. Like I said, I did this for the first time as well, so I did some going back and forth, but I believe if you watch this video you'll be able to remove your fender. I tried to record and explain each screw I had to remove. Yeah, there is lots of screws, but it's definitely doable. It's a nice do-it-yourself project. Thank you for watching this video. If it was helpful, please like it and consider subscribing to my YouTube automotive channel. On my channel you can find lots of how-to videos, do-it-yourself videos, car reviews, product reviews and other similar automotive topics.